Hey guys, and welcome to Speed Force Racing. Tonight we are here with your GP2s, here with a few different drivers that are coming in tonight because we don't have drivers who are, not all the drivers are going to be here tonight. So, to say this, it's the third time that Speed Force Racing are at Hungary, and with me to talk about the racing and here to do the commentary with me is Oliver.
Hello guys, welcome to GP2 tonight.
Yes, so Oliver's here. We are ready. We should be to go any minute as all drivers pop in. We do have a driver who should be joining us. Well, who wants to join in a few complications. Is apparently everyone's saying he's too quick for this league, so we might have to back him up on that. But we do have drivers who I've not heard before. We have not Luke Beck. I think he is GP3 or just a reserve, I might say. I'm just going to have a quick check on the system quick because I don't know if he's actually a driver or not. But K Shams is. So let me tell you through the things then. What I've got in front of me, and that will just be what the championship is. So in the lead is Yarum, and I don't think Yarum's here tonight, is he? I'll make a suspicion that he's not. No, Yarum's not here. Oh, he is, sorry. Yarum is here. He thought he wasn't going to make it tonight, but he is here. He is on 134 points. Second is Electro Dan. Third, Jaborgan. And the top three are separated by 39 points. Top two, which is Yarum and Electro Dan, are separated by 25 points. Then it is King David, Laser Lord, Golden Crimson in 6th, 7th Dantan, 8th Razor Virus, 9th to Jonas, 10th Langford, 11th Ryan Cut, 12th Rocking Kid, 13th The Run Up, 14th Clarky Boy, TNR Steph is next in 16th, Ryan Van Doom 17th, CBA in 17th, the Random Bloke in 19th, 18th, 19th is K Shans, and 20th is
Uzi in it.
Uzi, or Uzi, yeah. And then it's Nate, Mike Blund, Mike Bard, is that how I say it? Bard? I think that's how I'm going to say it. And Brayley are your reserves for this league. So, we have Fester, who is, as he does commentaries with us. He's the GP3 driver, and he said tonight he is going to try his absolute best to get here tonight. He said last time when I did commentary with him on Monday, he said he hopes for a mid finish. So in the midfield finish tonight, he did. I don't know who not Luke Beck is. Maybe he's just reserve, or maybe GP3. I don't know, and that's the only one I don't know tonight from these 19 drivers who are ready and raring to go. So we've just got a couple of minutes to wait. Do you want to give us the constructors, or?
Yes, I'll give you the constructors, yeah. Right, tonight, as we go into round 12 of the Hungarian Grand Prix, this is the constructors. Toro Rosso, partnered with Stefan Yarum. They got 202 points, 30 points ahead of Renault, with Dan and Crimson. Then there's another few more points, 7 more points ahead of McLaren, with Jonas and Jaborgan. Then comes Haas, Ferrari, Williams, Mercedes, Alfa Romeo, Red Bull Racing, and Racing Point. So that is the constructors for the coming into round 12 of the championship.
So there we go then. That is the constructors. So we have 20 drivers in here, ready and raring to go. If you didn't know, I do apologise to say, but there was somebody who should have been racing tonight, and sadly he was our last resort tonight. So we were waiting for all the drivers to finish. He was our last resort, so I do apologise. If he's not here, he probably will be testing out tomorrow night instead. So yeah, do just maybe say that instead. But anyway, yeah. So let's see what Fester and not Luke Beck can do tonight. I think they're GP3 drivers, so hopefully they can do something different tonight. Everyone else is here from GP thingy. Are they? Is to Jonas here? Yes, he is. Is Jaborgan here? That's the one thing I need to know. I don't think Jaborgan's here. That could be something of a championship little battle there. Or who's coming in? He isn't, because not Luke Beck is in his position tonight. So not Luke Beck is his replacement.
That's very interesting to hear.
So yes, but Fester, as we said, he is a commentator with us and a GP3 driver. Did okay last night. Yeah, he's hoping for something good tonight. He is.
So yeah, do you think Yaron will Yaron get a good finish tonight in Hungary after a 7th place finish in Germany?
Oh, we're hoping so. We're hoping he does.
You won the last race, Electra Dan.
Sorry, Fester wants a better finish than last night. He crashed out last night. I'm just checking. Sorry, but yeah.
We're gonna find out what the weather is for Hungary.
Just waiting for
dry or wet. Yeah, it's for Steph
to ready up. But yeah, guys, let us know in the comments who your thoughts on this race is. I think we're going to see an interesting GP Division 3 drivers coming through the field to try and get up there. And we are hoping tonight, if you are a driver, so let us know in the comments what you think the weather's going to be. It's a dry qualifying, okay, then. There we go. We're just waiting now on the game to put all the settings up, so then the audio can click in as it does. We'll check if we've got sound or not in a minute when the car decides to come out the pits, but no cars are starting to come out the pits yet as we speak, so
probably just getting ready.
There we go, I can hear noise now. So yes, we do have car sounds. That's good to hear.
That's good news.
And as well, Oliver can talk a bit more in a second about this. As Jarm leaves the session, so Jarm may have some bit of internet problems then. Yeah, it should be really good fun. It should, and all the fact we had the Japanese Grand Prix, which had some excitement after the race, but yeah.
It took me like three attempts to actually watch the race, weirdly enough.
As the first car out on circuit was Golden Crimson, so let's look at him. But anyway,
yes, Hungary. Yes, a very difficult track to overtake on. It's a bit like Monaco, with just without any barriers. Basically, I'm thinking with this track, I think it's become down to pit stops, in my opinion. And it's just, yeah, I think it's either going to be a 1 or 2 stop strategy today. And there's only like 2 opportunities you could overtake on the track. It's either turn 1 and it's either turn 2 or 3. I can't even get his name. I think it's turn 2.
Yeah.
So yeah. So Golden Crimson comes around. Sorry, carry on.
No, just lots of. Oh, Clarky Boy says wet start then dry. So there we go. We're going to get a wet race start, and then nearer the middle / end of the race it'll be dry. Don't know if Clarky Boy's actually racing. Yes, he is, so he should know. As here he comes then, Golden Crimson to the line. Do you think, well, if you were racing around here, I know you're not, but you did race around here, what weather would you like around here?
Oh, when it comes to the weather, I'll say I'll have a sort of a dry running, then have a late sprinkle of rain at the end of the race. But then again, I like it the opposite. If it starts to rain and then make an early or late change to the dry, I think I'll get myself an advantage. But it depends how all these drivers will plan out.
Yeah, because if the drivers, this is what I've discovered from doing commentaries quite a bit and racing a little bit in a league I'm in. But basically, you find out before the qualifying, you sometimes put a wet setup on and don't put a dry setup on, so your times could be really 2 seconds slower than it should be, but you've got a wet setup on, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a bit of a risk putting on a wet setup, and then it goes into a dry track. It's a very risky setup, or very risky approach.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, if you think about it, if you could put yourself on a wet setup and then it comes to a dry track, then you think, I got myself an advantage. But then when you go into the dry period, you're just gonna be slow, and then people on the dry setup, it's gonna be faster. It's gonna be very interesting to see how these drivers will plan it out when it comes to setups.
Yes, it will. It'll be interesting. But Laser Lord now to line as your next car to cross. Goes third. Not bad. So it's still Golden Crimson top with a 1:16.9. There it is. So, yeah.
As the run up now goes into the final two corners. Nice and easy. He's on the hards, interesting enough, the run up. The run up now comes towards the line, P9.
Here he comes then, does Dantan to the line. Goes fifth. Not bad lap there from Dantan. Let's go back down the order and have a look at
Jonas has spun. Jonas has spun in the second sector. We've got no... Have we got Jaborgan in tonight? I don't think we have. I don't think we had Jaborgan tonight. No, we don't, because Jaborgan usually joins the McLaren. That's a bit of a shame. So... There's Electro Dan. All these guys are on their slow down laps now, cool down laps.
As the Jonas crosses the line, there's a 1:46 due to that spin, of course. I'm just going to quickly check something up, so you keep talking, and I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, so with Hungary, it's a very you need to be patient. You need to be super patient on the track, and then also you have to really think about the tire deck, entry speeds, and everything else. But it's a good circuit. Once you find the rhythm, like in every other circuit, really, you have to find the rhythm. As Yarm's on an outlap at the moment, the championship leader. Let's see how he plans out of Hungary today. As Yara now goes towards the final sector. Into the final three corners before he goes on to his lap.
Well, I'll be back in a second.
He'll be back in a second.
If you just tell me a car to stick on, I'll stick on it.
Yeah, Yaram, please. So as I go on to Yaram, goes taking for a lap with him. So as he goes down towards the first corner.
Jaborgan crosses and goes to 11th. Let's head back to Yaram and over to you.
Yes, thank you. So Yaram now goes into the first corner, nice and easy. Goes towards turn, I think it's turn 2. I don't really understand. So turn 2, nice and easy, third or fourth gear. Now goes through. There's a kink over there. Now this is a hard corner. It's a blind entry. Is that to go? Oh, Yaram is out qualifying. Yaram is out. Oh no. Yaram is not completely qualified anymore. He spun on the blind entry of the left kink. Oh no, what a shame. Is the weather in the race going to help him out? But that's a massive blow to the race and towards the race, and that's going to be a massive blow. Oh dear, so we must carry on. We look at Laser Lord on his out lap. Yup, Laser Lord now goes into the final corner. Let's see if we can actually get an actual lap hit, shall we? With Laser Lord. And Laser Lord now crosses the line towards the first corner. Brakes at the about 90 80 meters before turn 1. Nicely done, nice smooth entry in towards turn 2. And then it goes in towards turn 3. Nice and flat. Towards turn 4. Well, yeah, turn 4. This is where Yarn crashed. Nicely done by Laser Lord. Into chicane, third gear, split those apex is nice. Now this is all about River, this bit. Nicely done, left, right, left, right. Sixth gear, all right in the curves. It's 9 tenths faster than his lap time. It's 9 tenths up. Laser Lord now goes into the final 2 corners. This is looking very good from Laser Lord. Very good. Laser Lord now goes into the pits. I don't know what he's doing now. He was on for a good lap there. And I believe Cadwell is back now, I think.
Hello.
Hello, Cadwell.
Yeah, Rocking Kid is on the lap as well, so if you want to finish off your lap, you can do.
No, Laser Lord just came in.
Yeah, Rocking Kid's on a lap, so if you want to finish the lap off.
Just trying to find him. Where is he?
He's 18th.
Yeah, Rocking Kid now. He's on a lap. Towards the final, second to last corner. Stay tight, nice. He's coming in as well. I think they're all coming in. But yeah, Yarm's out of qualifying. I did see the accident. Still a bit of a shock in my opinion.
Yeah, it is a shock. I'm really surprised that he's out. Let me just go into the comments, because there's been comments going through as I've not been here. Lots. That would... loads of people are saying go Festa. So, yeah. Fans. Yeah, that's really it, really. In the comments.
Go Festa.
What a mess up. This is the best chance for others to catch up in the championship, says somebody.
He's got a good point though. It makes the championship much more exciting.
It does. As we're looking at Festa right now starting a lap, so let's see what Festa can do. A GP3 driver in GP2. So I would say, if you're looking at it, a 1.6, what's that? A 1.16?
King David does a 1.16.1.
Yeah, you're looking about today. I would say you're looking about a 1.15.5.
Yeah, 1.55 or 4.
Yeah, people are saying 1.14s, but because it's raining in race, they're not going to do too many good setups. For Festa, though, when you look at GP3 and GP2, right, GP3s are probably fastest laps in qualifying will be 1.16.4s, and in GP2 it's like a 1.16 dead or a 1.15.8 or 9. So you're looking about half a second difference between GP3 and GP2. Same with GP4 and GP3. It's only a half a second jump, but that jump sometimes can have that effect on drivers. Like I know,
even though you think it's 5 tenths, it doesn't sound like a lot.
No,
but it does. But it is a lot in Formula One terms. It's half a second.
But here goes Festa then out the last corner now. He's going to come out the last corner and head to the line as Eric, or whatever his name is. Oh, he goes to 9. Brilliant from Festa there. As all the Festa fans in the chat are saying brilliant to him, and it is brilliant. He's done
well done to Festa.
But Yuzil, is that I'm going to call him Yuzil. If I do butcher his name, do somebody just say, I know. I've got yeah, Yuzil. He's crashed. He's retired. There were yellow flags out, so I think he just crashed. I don't think he retired in the pits. I think he crashed it.
No, I think he crashed. Yeah.
It wasn't just a retirement. I'm just going to retire and just that's my best I can do. But yeah. Anyway, back to the thing. Who else is on a lap?
So Jonathan's on a lap. He's just started.
Okay then.
In the McLaren.
He's hoping for a good result tonight. He was up there in the championship, and now he's. Oh, there you go. I can see the car on the wall. There we go. That makes total sense now. He did a good lap. Was up there in the championship, and now he's for the last couple of weeks he's just petered off the championship. And knowing him, it's not a bad thing for him. To be honest, he's a good driver. Can't fault him, but
it just needs to find more consistency of being up there.
Yes. And if Festa does get a podium today, that'll be amazing for Festa. He will.
Oh, that'll make his day, really, for Festa.
It'll make his week.
Yeah, like a certain Mad G, for instance.
It's like JB when he used to when he raced in GP4, he won the first ever time in SFR, right?
Yeah, yeah.
As the Jonas goes
Jonas goes
sixth,
six.
and
Yeah.
he was so happy, and then he had a really bad race in Silverstone in GP2, so he retired from the league and pulled out the league completely.
Oh,
Which is a bit weird to. No offense to JB, if anyone is going to tell him, it's a bit weird though to have a bad result and jump out of the league. But I can understand why he did leave, if you know what I mean.
yeah, exactly.
As
Yeah.
as Dantan goes, puts a quicker lap in there. That's a great lap from Dantan there. 1:16.9 puts him up into sixth. Uh, I think it's Dantan, Reinke, Langfeld, Fester, Run Up, and the Virus, all probably, and Rocket Kid, all probably don't know that it's raining. Everyone else gone on softs. I just don't know.
Are we gonna get the same repeat? Remember the last week we commentated? Was it Langfeld and Laserlord,
Oh,
and that made it scrap?
yes. And then Laidlaw came in the podium and was like, "Oh my god, I got a podium." Or Langfeld, one of them.
Oh, I don't know. That race was just crazy.
That was Germany.
Yeah, Germany. Who does not love a bit of Germany? Great
Yeah.
racing.
Yeah. But this circuit's
It's
amazing.
pretty much one of my favourite races all time now in GP2.
Ryan Cut then, starting a lap, but we'll head on to somebody else who's just on a lap as well, Electro Dan. And he's about to finish his lap, Electro Dan. Is he coming into the pits? He is.
Yeah, he's coming in.
He improved that time, so I wasn't saying it was a bad lap. He was up on the middle sector, but yeah, Ryan Cut then, let's have a look.
Do you think Yaro can still get a podium or actually try to win the race try to win the race? It's going to be tough at last, but...
For Yarum,
you
I
know.
would say the best he can do is a top 5. I know it's a 35, is it 30 something lap race, so I know he can do it, but it's a lot of an ask.
Would the rain play a part though?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, because if we have a crash in the first couple laps, we may have safety cars, so... Okay, so Yarn says 1 drop of rain, so it's just wet enough
Inters.
for inters. So I would say it is. He said it's wet for the first bit of rain and clear for the rest. So I would say maybe 10 or 11 laps you get rain, and then the rest of the race will be dry. So everyone's going on dry setups. You should do. I wouldn't go on wet setup.
I would have got dry. I'll go for a risk. So, 1 minute 23 to go. This will be their final laps.
Let's have a look and see who's actually on a lap. We'll head down to Steph. I'll head down to Steph anyway. You can watch whoever you want.
I'll go watch Ryan cut.
Goes quicker. Goes to 11th. Good lap from her. Ryan Van Doom. Let's have a look at him. Into the chicane he goes, but he clips the big sausage curb a bit too much there, I think, and that leaves him a little bit thin. But there was a car behind him who went off, and he's gone off a little bit there. But that won't cost you a lap. That won't cost you at all. That lap there, it won't. As the run-up has retired.
Right. That's a shame.
It must be that yellow flag that's out on circuit.
Must have been, yeah. So Ryan cut now go towards the final 2 corners.
Yep. Rocking Kid goes pole.
Nicely done by
Sorry.
Rockin' Kid.
Here goes Ryan Van Doom. Doesn't improve much. Disappointing from his point of view. But here goes
Ryan cut didn't improve.
Okay, here goes Fester on his lap. I think Fester's got a good chance today to get some points in the rain. He will do really well in the rain. If he can get a good stint and come out in good points, he'll get some good, not points, but good experience in this league to see that he was in GP2 last year. So which, if you want to know, GP2 last year was the second best. I think it went GP1, GP2, and GP3. So GP2.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There's a Jonas in the wall. You can just see there the car there strucken. But GP2 last year was now it's equivalent to GP3. So he was in GP2 and he did do really well. So got to give him credit. I've got to say.
Indeed. Steph is now retired.
I don't think this lap's going to be improving for Festa though. It's not quick pace, but if it's an improvement, it's an improvement. And if you said to him tonight, put your car in 12th or put your car in 4th, he would have just said
If
nothing.
he stays there, that'd be amazing for Festa.
But we still have loads of cars though, quick cars.
Yeah,
On
King
lap.
David's now about to finish. Is it going to be pole position for King David? No, it's not.
Let's have a look. There's one car who I think can beat him. That's Golden Crimson. He comes to the line. Goes pole at 1:16.0.5. 1:16.053. And Festa will be delighted if Clarky Boy does not improve here. He will.
He doesn't.
Delighted. Oh, wow.
Festa, well done.
In the chat,
P5. Knowing he'll be smiling from ear to ear with that.
He will, because he's got a 5th. And he'll be delighted. In the chat right now, people saying, well done, Festa, go Festa. So, there you go, Festa. If you are there, well done, mate. But that is well done for him. Race pace as well, though. Clarky Boy 6th, as you can see there. As you can see on the bottom of the screen, so if Festa is in the chat, he is in the chat. Festa, where he says, G, like, I don't know. That must be, I don't know what he's trying to say in the chat there, but something. Anyway, Golden Crimson is pole position of 1:16.05, 0.04, so that's 400ths of a second. Is Walking Kid behind him? Then it is King David, CBA in 4th, 5th, Festa, well done him. 6th, Clarky Boy, Ryan Cut 7th, Electro Dan 8th, 9th, Razor Virus, 10th, Dantan, 11th, Laser Lord, Jonas 12th, Shans 13th, Steph 14th, Langfelt 15th, not Luke Beck 16th, I think that was, and or 15th or 16th, and yeah, we'll get the rest as we're in the race. Let's see what it is. If it's oh yeah, it's just one droplet, we can tell.
Yeah, into running.
Will it be inters for the whole of the first pit stop, or will it be inters for, well, we don't know how long, because we don't know what a droplet is.
This is a big race for Yara, isn't it? Yeah, like bad qualified, and now he needs to really to turn up in the race.
Yo, if you're in the chat, I know you're probably just making your setup, but if you can quickly put in the chat, are you quick in the rain? May give something away there, but hopefully you're quick in the rain today, because if you're quick in the rain, then there you go. You can get to where you need to be as only... Oh, Electro Dan's left the session.
Oh no.
That's going to be...
He's one of the championship contenders.
Yes, he is. I don't know why he's left the session. Maybe he has some problem with his connection and may have to join back, but he has to join back on the formation lap or else he can't race. So...
Can he make it? That's a big question.
We don't know, but let's go and do your grid again then. As we always say. Here,
yeah, so this is down his back.
So there we go, he's come back and he gets it, he will slot in his good position, hopefully he will. So it was, Stefan, 17th is Ryan Van Doom, 18th is the run-up, 19th is Edler, is that you say it? And 20th is Yarum. Just to say he's on the grid, Ryan Van Doom, not Ryan, Electro Dan is on the grid. Anyway, how do you say? Is it Uzil? Uzil, sorry, I keep messing it up. Never mind.
Sounds like a football player's name.
Ozil.
Yeah, Ozil.
Oh, and now Walking Kids left. Wow, so many cars leaving. Great.
Cars or drivers?
Sorry, so many drivers leaving. Sorry, so many drivers.
Yeah. This is an interesting race, this. It's all about the start. Turn 1's going to be interesting, I'll tell you that at the least.
Predictions? Any predictions, or are you not going to jinx it?
I'm just going to watch. Knowing my luck from GP2, I don't know what to... GP2 for the last race, I'm not going to predict anything. It was just manic.
Are they starting near each other on the grid? Let's have a look. Is he actually here? Laser Lord, Langfeld. Oh, they're not that far apart really. Laser Lord in 11th, Langfeld 14th. Sorry, 15th. Not bad.
Rocking Kid's still not back yet. Is he back? I think he is.
He's in.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in the car.
Dan says, "You've got to be joking. I can't race," says Dan. So, there you go. That's Electro Dan for you. His car's on the grid though, that's the problem. His car's on the grid. I don't get that. Is that his car or is that his teammate's car? No, but that's his teammate's Festa, and I don't think Festa's car's on the grid. No.
I'm trying to find Electro Dan.
It's not Festa's car, so what was it? Oh, I don't know. Well, Festa's going to have some cold
anyways.
Well, here we go then. Lap 1 out of 35 is about to get underway here on the grid. We're just getting the green flags at the back of the field confirming it. It is now. Green flags have waved. 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights. And we'll go here in the Hungarian Grand Prix as we head down to turn number 1 here. Keep an eye on the midfield, please, if you can, because it's so crazy in the midfield already. They're already 4 wide in the midfield there. As we look at the leader here, it's all keep going clean. They are in the mid. Here they are. Unlucky to Electro Dan, who can't join.
Oh, the spinner! Oh, it's Carnage going off. Carnage going off in the midfield.
That's
not good.
It's down to last already due to that little spin. He gets back going.
Oh.
He's going to be just distraught with that. He's now 7 seconds behind the rest of the field. That is distraught for Festa. But we look at the lead of the battle here. There's no battle for the lead, but there is a battle in the field. But what a start from Yarum. Guys, what a start. He's up to 15th from 20th, so
that's going to boost his chances.
He's got to be happy with that.
So Yarum now it's into 40th already, overtaking, I'm going to just call him Ozil.
Ozil, call him that.
Yeah, call him Ozil. I can't even pronounce the real one.
Ozil.
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 Shout out to Arsenal. Even though I'm not an Arsenal supporter. Yeah, bit of a carnage in the midfield. I just feel sorry for Festa. I really, really do. He's such a sad man.
Yeah, and we feel sorry for Dan as well, Electro Dan. Sadly, he can't be here with us because of the games being so idiotic.
Yeah,
just gonna put that out there.
Bad game.
Yes, and Rockin' Kid's in the chat saying I can't join either. So poor old Rockin' Kid. Oh no, he's in the game. He's racing. Well,
he is racing.
Well, that's Yarum there. I didn't think was going to manage that, but yeah,
good save.
As Festa's up to 17th, so Festa's not last anymore. He'll be delighted with that. Festa will. Let me just see what Rockin' Kid's saying in the chat quickly, and I'll be back in a second. Nope, he's not saying anything, so there we go, we can come back and join you.
I've just been commenting on the front, on second and third. They've done well at the start, the GP2 guys, they've done well at the start. A bit of bumping and barging here and there, but it's only hard racing, as the F1 calls it, hard racing.
1:37.1 is the fastest lap of the race so far, so we're looking quite slow here, we are. As we look around here, oh, a mistake for Razor Virus, and is that going to get Clarky Boy up there? Well, not a real mistake, just tiny slide.
Jan's right on the back of K-Shans.
Oh, got a yellow flag in sector 2. Who is that? Let's go back and have a look. Oh, look, you don't have to.
K-Shans now.
It was to Jonas, just to say.
K-Shans under pressure from Yarum. Yarum's right on the back of him. He moves into the inside. Can the championship leader get past him? It goes onto the inside. Nicely done from Yarum. The championship leader is now into 12th place now.
As Festa's up to 16th. Good drive from him as side by side they go then. Shans is about to be overtaken by the run-up. No, he's not. As they're side by side up the field, and it's Ryan Van Doom who keeps it in Langford behind. And if Langfeld got through, he would have been right behind Laser Lord. And he has! So, well, right behind Laser Lord, so he would have been battling away with Laser Lord, and he's let, well, technically, Ryan Van Doom is just not letting him near Laser Lord, because he don't want that battle like last week. He's not letting him near Laser Lord, because he don't want that battle like last week.
Imagine that happening again, that'd be quite funny.
I bet you Laser Lord will like, just get away from me, please.
I don't want any more. I don't want to repeat.
And we can confirm, guys, that I've stuck the hand out the window and it is still raining, so we're all fine here.
We'll just say the rain will stop around like lap 10.
He could do it. Here he goes.
10.
Does Ryan Van Doom? Can he make it stick? Oh, Langfeld, sorry.
He's on the front for the Merc, for the Rocking Kid as well.
Can't get through, but Yarum's right behind him in 12th here. This is great for Yarum. He taps him. And Yarum hits the wall, but no damage at all there. As they're 3 wide on the start line straight. No, they're not anymore. It's now down to 2 wide. But can Langfeld get through on Ryan Van Doom here on the outside line?
Oh, Rocking Kid's on the inside.
Oh, they touch. Oh my goodness. It's a move.
Oh dear. Langfeld's through. Langfeld's through. You know who's after, don't you?
Yes, but that was a mistake from Ryan Van Doom there, which has cost him about 3 positions here, because here comes Yarum up the inside. If he crashes out Yarum will be so annoyed. We know Yarum as not as a person personally, we don't know him, but you've got to say he's a great driver. But that is not...
Oh!
Ryan
Van Doom is out.
He has crashed himself out. That's not going to be cutting it there. Oh my goodness me.
Festus had the full teeth cut of that now.
Oh my goodness me, that's annoying for him. But here we go then, the battle. This is a train, and I've got to say, it's CBA who's just in front of Ryan Cook, Dantan, who was in a train, and then it's a little gap to Clarky Boy, Razor Virus, and Laser Lord, and then a little gap to Langfeld, who's closing in. But anyway,
oh dear,
the battle we have here. Oh, as Razor Virus there makes a little mistake. It looks like it could be sunny anytime soon, so it's just the start of the race. It wasn't going to be the whole race, as the drivers have been telling me. So we were thinking about lap 6, or were we saying
6,
10?
7. I'm going to say around 6 and 10 between those two.
Okay.
Yarum's now chasing after the Rocking Kid.
Oh, a mistake for Ryan Cut. A mistake for Ryan Cut, and that's got Clarky Boy side by side with Dantan here. Clarky Boy around the outside. Nope. Says absolutely no, we cannot do that. I'm sorry, I cannot do that.
The car was like, no, I don't want to do it.
No.
That's exactly what happened with me in my race. The car just doesn't want to turn. Monster's about to vote the steer.
Here goes Ryan Cook. Can he get back on them? Back down the order we go to the only other battle, which is Yarm and the Rocking Kid. Over to you for that if you want to talk about
that. No, just following each other at the moment. This is Hungary. You have to be patient. I thought Rocking Kid was going to spin then.
Yeah, he had a little twitch. Didn't think he was going to do much. Electro Dan has now left the session, so he did join, but just couldn't get into a car. Poor old him. That's all I can say.
Well, next time for not Germany, Belgium. Electro Dan.
Just to say, after today, it's half the season distance. So if one of the drivers wants to come in, we will talk to them about how their first half season went if they want.
Yeah, get them on the podium.
Here goes Clarky Boy then. Can he get past Dantan? Dantan knows a bit about this circuit. He's a good driver, Dantan. All these drivers are good. They're side by side in the background, nearly.
Langfeld's in the pits. Langfeld's in the pits.
Yeah, it was nearly side by side in the background between Razor Virus and Kurt. And Ryan Cook. As they are side by side, Clarky Boy. What can Clarky Boy do? Oh, he nearly touched the back there of Dantan. That looked like he was going to hit the back of him. But just to confirm, I've stuck my hand out the window and it's not raining anymore. That is some absolute good stuff.
Dry tyres are going on Yarm's car. And so does Langfeld.
It's not
dry
raining,
tyres now.
But it is a bit of spray still coming up from these things. I'm saying they're coming in a bit too early for them tyres. I wouldn't say they're going to be in. Shouldn't have come in. Yes, Dan's saying
lap 7.
Dan's saying too early. There's a spinner. Rocking Kid has spun it. Oh no, welcome kid. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Evasive
So,
action for for not
oh, and
for not Luke. He had to go on the grass there. That's not what you want to say.
oh, they're
Oh,
still side by side.
DRS is
Don't
enabled.
touch.
There we go. DRS is enabled, so you can use DRS now. There's a spin. There's a sector 2 off. Oh, and that's the walking kid. He's off the circuit.
Cade Champ just well off the circuit. Fester is now into 10th.
Yes, but will he come? When will he come in though? We know what Yarm's done. He's done a brilliant race. Yarm has. Does Steph? It's walking kids just got back on the circuit now.
In my mind, I think they made the right move. In my opinion.
Let's see when Fester comes in because we want to know. It's a little bit. It's still wet, but not wet enough for these tyres. So when will Fester come in? He's coming in. Fester is coming in. Oh wow, the top 10 are in. Who's going to come out first? That's the question we want to know. It's Golden Crimson, who's out the pits now and gets away, but just in front of him is the John.
Yarum?
As Yarum now out into the last corner he comes.
This is crucial. This is very crucial.
Fester into his grid box, quick push on the medium tyres, and away he goes. Fester does, and he came in 10th position. He comes out in P12, so he's made a little he's made an not work really. There, I've got to say.
Yarm's in 10th now.
Yes, he is. As oh, look at this, Langfeld and Golden and Laser Lord right near each other. What a surprise! But anyway, oh, we have the Walking Kid as DNF. Walking Kid has DNF. Don't tell me why. It doesn't look like we know why. If we can find where the leader is on the circuit, we will find out why. And
Fester's gone! Fester's retired. I saw the spin in the background.
Where was that?
Oh no!
Didn't see it. Oh, there he is. Oh, into the wall hard and his tyres off. Like,
it was out of the fast. It was out of the fast left, and I think he had his car on the Astro. The rear tires had no grip, and it spun the car, and it went straight to the wall. Oh dear! Oh, Fester's gonna be kicking himself. So it's Yarum on the back of Laser Lord.
We have our condolences there for Fester. Hopefully he's alright in that car. Hopefully he can get out of the car, and hopefully Williams can quickly rebuild that car, because I know Williams on a small budget, so hopefully they can rebuild that car very quickly and keep it going. He's got side by side. Yarm has got past Laser Lord. That is a great move there. Now Langfart and Laser Lord can battle away hard. Oh, Laser Lord hits the wall. Laser Lord hits the wall.
That's ruined off fun. That's ruined it.
Hits the wall. So if you are in the chat, Fester, please do let us know what happened. Our condolences go out to you and Williams. They don't have a big enough budget to. I don't think. Okay, no offense to Williams, I don't think they have a big enough budget to keep going on in Formula 1.
They got no money to sell toothpaste when the car looks like Colgate.
Personally, what I think for Williams is they should assess their budget at the end of the year, see if they've got enough money for next year, and if they can do next year, then that's fine. But if they can't do next year, then out the F1 they go, because there's so many teams I bet who want to come into F1. So.
Oh yeah. There's like so many.
Yeah,
actually, I heard news. Actually, I heard news that F1 could be going to Miami.
Yeah, they're trying to get to. Yeah, there we go. Miami Circuit 2021. There we go.
That's interesting to hear.
Yeah, they're going to. So basically, they used to do two American circuits. They used to do it. I think it was Watkins Glen. They did a few races out, and they did fewer.
And then one in Detroit.
Was it Indianapolis? I think it was.
Yeah, Indianapolis, yeah. Basically,
they're trying to get 2 circuits in America, which I don't know why. And they've got a new circuit in Brazil. It's at Rio de Janeiro, so.
I'd never heard that before, but okay then.
How are we going to get that? No, they're proposing a new one in there. I think it's Rio. An F1 at Rio. If anyone can let me know the things. Basically, Fester just said he spun in the Astro and hit the wall, so he lost the back end.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Easy win for Crimson now. Well, you can say that, but King David's got the pace, so I think King David can catch up. But where is the closest battles? No battles really, so we can just talk about anything.
Well, the closest one at the moment I see is Dan Tan and Ryan Cut.
What do you think on F1 and going to Holland?
Zandvoort, I've seen it more in the DTM. It's very tight, it's narrow, bumpy.
Do you think it's good enough for F1?
It's one of those things that's called, I don't know. It's one of the circuits that could be exciting, but
Oh,
I know it's gonna be full, I know it's gonna be full of orange.
not Luke Beck has just spun, so he's now getting back on, and he'll be lapped
Unlucky.
in a second, I think. But yeah.
Keishan's just pitted.
Back to the battle. You were talking Razor Virus and CBA were battling, but just to say, I agree with you. They have had a statement out that they are making the track a little bit wider. So at the moment, we would say the circuit is just big enough for F1 cars if they were touching, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he comes out not in the right position there. Does Kazans. He nearly collected two of the cars, but anyway, yeah, they're not big enough. As side by side they go, and it's straight past goes Langfeld on the run up, easy. But no, back to what I'm saying. They are making the circuit a tiny bit bigger just so they can get the F1 cars on it.
Well, makes sense. I mean,
then you've got Vietnam. So I don't know if we've talked about that. Oh, we're in the wall. Goes Langfeld. Vietnam. Basically, Vietnam circuit is. I think was it with you or was it with Fester? I can't remember now. And we had.
It's one of the two. Oh no! Not Luke Back's gone.
Let's have a look and see what happened then. We're on board with the Giannis. Where was
Nothing.
it actually?
I can't see it.
Where was it? I don't know. We're going to leave that one. We don't know. But no, back to what I'm saying. If you about Venezuela, is it Venezuela? Vietnam, sorry, they're going to Vietnam.
Yeah.
I think I told you this. I think it was you. Basically, all the circuit is two turns and about 6 or 7 corners. That's it. So it
looks like a drag race, in my opinion.
Yes. So it is Azerbaijan without the corners.
You could say so, yeah.
As side by side they go, and CBA nearly touches if you want to go to the battle between Razor Virus and CBA. They're still side by side. This is incredible. Oh, he lets him pass. He lets CBA pass as Langfeld pits. Real disappointment there.
So yeah, with Formula 1 going to Zandvoort next year, replacing Germany, all I can say is prepare for a lot of orange.
Yes, prepare for a lot of orange. Sector 2 crash, and we're going into the zone now. So let's see what happens. Oh, it's a car just off there. I think it's the Shans who just went off. But anyway, yeah, I totally agree with you.
Max Verstappen territory.
Yeah,
would you say Ferrari? Would you say Ferrari will be title challengers next year?
No.
You still think this mistake, or do you think Honda is going to make another big step up?
Well, I think it's going to be Mercedes. It's going to go Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari, McLaren next year, because McLaren and Mercedes, beautiful.
Oh,
beautiful.
Oh, McLaren, Mercedes. Oh,
but if you watched,
I love saying that name again.
Yes, if you watched the stream that F1 did 2 days on the Friday, I think it was, or on Friday or Saturday, of the Japanese Grand Prix, we had the 2005 Japanese Grand Prix. They live streamed, right?
Yeah.
The repeat. Why can't the car sound like that?
The V10s.
Oh. Sorry, don't
Every
get
time
started.
I hit, it's heaven. It's F1 heaven. Literal heaven. Yes.
Ryan Cut and Dantan having the battle of their life. Off one point. Sorry.
This is typical Hungary, this is.
Yes.
Firing each other until turn 1.
But yeah, there's only 2 places. There's only 3 places I would say you can overtake, which is from the last corner to turn 1, from turn 1 to turn 2, and then that other long straight, and that's it.
Yeah.
Technically.
Well, here we go. Ryan Cut with DRS.
It's too far back.
Not too close. I think Dantan got a very good exit. Still got one more corner to go. He's got another chance? No. Not enough.
No, this next straight coming up, I think he's got an opportunity to do it. I like this next straight. This long straight here, you know, the one we're going on to now? I like this one.
Yeah.
I like this one. I love overtaking on this straight. I
Not
love
not till the very end though.
no, I love overtaking in the chicane. So you know, that's me.
Well, the chicane right here.
He tried to look down the inside actually. Good try to look down the inside, but I don't think he's going to do it as we go on board with him on the TV cam, TV pod. Lampard gets fastest lap, and he's only down in 13th. Not Luke, Beck, Fester, Rocking Kid, and Ryan Van Doom, and of course Electro Dan, and that was it. I think who have retired from the race / disconnected from the game.
You know what? I was really looking forward to Ledger Dan actually trying to capitalise on Yaram's mistake in qualifying.
Yes, I was too.
So
It's 2021.
yes.
No, sorry, 2021 McLaren Mercedes. Sorry.
You're looking forward to seeing McLaren Mercedes again.
Yeah, but not this.
If they make it like V10 or V8, then yeah. Bring back the silver. I like the silver and red when the kids in McLaren Mercedes. So we got Ryan Cut and Dan Tan still going at it. Yaram, CBA Rise of Virus, and Yaram going to the second sector. Yaram is really pushing it. I'll tell you that now. Yaram's really pushing the Taurus to his limits. Oh, Yara goes down to the inside on Razor Virus. Oh, and they touch. They touch. As they go into the second.
They touch again.
Be careful, Yara. You don't want to damage your championship even more, please.
Let me tell you a little bit about this then. Let me tell you. So, it is, everybody. Let me just get some pointing up on the screen.
And because Yara now on the inside. Well done to Yara for a clean little overtake.
Let me go back to my battle I was at. Ryan Cut now. Can't get past Dantan still. It's that battle there. But let me talk about it now quickly, as we'll quickly do it. Yarum, it's King David's turn tonight to pull some points out. Just to tell you that King David is fourth in the championship, right?
Yes.
And if King David stays where he is, he will go up to second. He'll go up to third in the championship, right?
He'll overtake Jaborgan.
We'll keep an eye out for King David, Lord, and Golden Crimson. They're the ones who are 4th, 5th, and 6th, and they have a good chance tonight to go above Jaborgan or even up into second. So yeah, it's a little bit of mystery there. But let me go out to the chat. We have some chat comments coming through, guys. If you have any questions for me or Oliver that you want us to answer or just talk about them, we can do.
Anything about the race or typical F1? So, what we got here? Yaram is on the back of CBA now.
Electro Dan, I don't know. That's the honest opinion with me. I don't know. Let me just check. Sorry, you keep Ryan Cut on Dantan still battling. That's what we're looking at as I quickly do some maths.
Yaram's on the inside. Well done, Yaram. Overtaking CBA.
No, if
CBA's fighting back though. He's fighting back though. He's going to try to go on the outside in turn 3. Has he made a stick? No. Yaram still keeps the place. 6th place for Yaram.
Here we go. Then up this bit they go as Jaborgan leaves. Dejonasoy leaves session, so there must be internet problems there. No, you will stay. If it stays as it is, you will stay second, mate. Who's your guy's favourite driver?
In SFR or
no, I think GP2
or in normal F1. For me, I liked to meet Laser Lord. Between Laser Lord and Langfeld, because they're just two that just fight.
In F1?
Lewis Hamilton.
Okay.
You?
In this, I'm not going to be biased, but I do like a bit of Electro Dan when he's here on his game. If he's on his game, really like Electro Dan. But if I had to pick a driver who is, because of battling and just every week pulls out some great races, it has to be Ryan Cup. Gotta say. And in real life, I'm not really a one-man F1 guy, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
If I had to pick two drivers, it would have to be Daniel Ricciardo, right? I think
Yeah.
I like Daniel Ricciardo, really nice man. I think he's really
He's such
nice
a gentleman,
racer.
but smart man, yeah.
And the other person would have to be, of course, because I'm British. You can't say no to a bit of Lando Norris or Lewis Hamilton, and they're the three. So.
I love Lando Norris in Formula One. He's just a super comedy man.
Daniel Ricciardo going. He can't make a moustache. Oh yeah, I can't grow a moustache. His pubes on his head, then Lando Norris just bursting out laughing. Can't even stop laughing for the whole press conference. But yeah, I'd have to give Electro Dan and Ryan Cut my votes for GP2. Sadly, I wouldn't give it to Borgen as well. Really nice man, really nice person as well. So I can't give it to anyone. I've been here all season, so I hope I have.
You know what? Everyone's our favourite driver.
But if I had to pick the driver on their ability, it would be Electro Dan, of his ability to do good qualifying, and still when he doesn't do well in the race, when he's not have a great start, he can justify it by getting it back up to the top of the podium here. You said the comment, Dan. I'm gonna say it's kind of you. And then when you look at Jaborgan, he can do it as well. Everyone can though, so they're the two. But I don't know though, because you're looking at the field now as they're racing around. I just can't see anyone I can't even see this Razor Virus overtaking CBA here. It's like he's not close enough. He's not going to get past.
It's now bright sunny now in Hungary.
That's all right, Dan. Anytime. Yeah, you are a good driver though. You're second in the championship. You're going to stay second. Because you've got to give God and Crimson a good thanks today. Because I did some maths, and if King David wins the race, he goes second in the championship. If King David doesn't win the race, you stay second, and he will get third in the championship. It's 25 points and 27 points. If you do a bit of maths, you do 47 take 25, right? Which is 22. So he's 22 points behind you, and for seconds you get 18 points. So he's not technically past you. So if he won today, King David would be past you. Golden Crimson, how many points behind you is he? Because points behind the leader he is, and then we can do some justify that. So you're 25 points. You're 25 points behind the leader, and he's 6th.
So yeah,
60. So yeah, he won't go up much. So yeah, you stay second.
James Peters are saying, "What's your favourite track?" My favourite track, definitely Monza for me, because it's high speed, loads of chicanes, and loads of places to overtake. Do you have a favourite track, James? If he's there.
Yeah, I do. I'll just check if there's any battles. That's why I was a bit pausing. Sorry. It's just put in as well. UK and the world. In the world, I don't know. I've not been to any in the world. I've only been to UK circuits. So yeah, I've actually never. I've been past a circuit in somewhere I went in. I think was it? I can't. No, it was. Oh, where was it? I think it was in France. We went past a sign for a French Grand Prix for a French circuit. Didn't go near it. It was just like a sign saying down this road is a French circuit. So when I was on a trip with school, that was so. Yeah, but
story time. Here we go.
But yeah, that's it. UK circuits. I've been to quite a few. I like Cadwell Park. That's quite a nimble little tiny circuit. Brands Hatch is really nice. Still, to not annoy JB, Silverstone's a great circuit. But yeah, I don't know. Donington Park, I'm going to say it. Donington Park is the best. Cadwell and Donington Park are my two favourite British circuits. But I'll say
Brands Hatch. I'll say Brands Hatch and Silverstone.
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
Brandshouse and Croft.
Yeah, I don't know with America because I couldn't decide because there's too many circuits. But look at this, Ryan Cook has got back into half a second behind Dan Tan, and it is pretty much now time, guys, just to say it's second pit stop window. Pit stop window is now open. So for medium tyres around this circuit, you can last 16 or 16 laps on the mediums. So you're looking about this lap or next lap where the medium runners will come in. Hards, you can last for 20 laps. So I don't think the hards will come in at all for the race. So the hards, if you went on the hard straight away, you did a blinder. That's all I can say. But look at this. Do you think Ryan Cook's going to get past?
He is trying. He's pushing. I mean, he is really trying to go for it. He's on the soft tyres at the moment. I need to have a look at detail here. It's the fastest lap. Give me a second, guys. So yeah, so they're both. So I got a bit of a glitch actually. I don't think. Where's Ryan Cut? There he is. I got a bit of a glitch in my game because he said what I'm seeing is he's on the soft tyres, but the game showing is on mediums, which is a bit of a glitch, I must admit.
Gordon Allison says the hards went 32 laps for me last night. Okay, that's fine. But no, what I'm trying to say is mediums don't. Mediums, right, can only take you about, would you say 20 laps? Yeah. Mediums can only last you about 16, 17 laps. So as he goes, apparently he goes back onto another set of mediums. But yeah, I had the glitch as well. So there you go. But Clarky Boy and King David battling away. Sector 2 crash. Sector 2 off. Oh, it's to Jonas again. Off he goes again. If King David doesn't have second position, then he will not be up into third either. I think he'll stay where he is in the championship. Any other questions, guys? In the cards? Oh, James Peters says, what is your
favourite car to race?
I don't know if that means watch or drive, but go with both. I don't know. I've not watched many racing cars, so.
I watched the V8 supercars, and I watched DTM and BTCC, and I do watch the WRC as well.
So which one?
So carry on. Sorry.
No. So which one of them would you have to pick out of? If you had to pick one.
Oh. I'll say the V8s, V8 supercars.
Here we go.
King David under pressure.
Didn't have DRS, I don't think, on that one.
No, I don't think he had.
Well, it didn't look like it when he came down there, but maybe he did, and we just, what's the word, disabled it at that moment. I don't know. To racing on any racing game that I've got has to be the F1 car. Beautiful, but no, I do like the V8 car on Project Cars. That's a nice little nimble car. And to watch. I like watching the Caterhams. I love the Caterhams. Very.
I never watched them.
Very nimble. The Caterhams. I was at a race where I was watching some Caterhams at Cadwell, and literally they were just going nimbly around the circuit. They're nimble, very nimble. There's 3 wide, and they're all just sliding through. It's very good. But no, if I had to pick a proper championship series, which is really well known, I don't know really. I watch the BTCC, F1, DTM sometimes, NASCAR, very good. I do stay up some nights to watch that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, King David's weaving all over the place. Is that allowed?
Well, here he goes, Clarky Boy, and can he get through? Side by side, they still go. Oh, they nearly touched there. Clarky Boy!
Oh,
don't
touch you too!
Well, good move.
Well done.
He gets through, and that means, to confirm it, Electro Dan stays second in the championship.
Yeah.
Oh, to
To
Jonathan.
Jonas is out of the race. Oh dear.
Well, he's dead a session again. That's the third time. Here we go, King David. This is going to be a brave move. Oh, into the chicane. What a move.
Well done by
What
King
a
David.
move.
What beautifully done. That's an applaud.
If he doesn't get second in the championship, he should with that move, or even get championship position. If he doesn't get any more positions in the championship, he should be leading the championship from that move. That's move of the season, guys. If we had somebody who is brave, I don't know who would do it, but if there is anyone who listening now who's a good editor software, if you can put together the best moves of the season and maybe have King David in that, then just for thoughts. I don't think we've ever done that on SFR. I could.
In terms of James Peters' question of what is your favourite car to race, Gordon to reply says the i20 WRC car. I definitely agree. I love watching WRC. Mainly because of the sound and the sliding.
Yeah, yeah. So I was saying. So we've had F1, BTCC, V8, DTM, local racing. I watched like UK championships, NASCAR. I watched the World Endurance, Blas Payne GT Series, the 24 Hours of Spa. Cracking race that was. Can't believe it. And Dantan's out.
Oh no! Dantan! Yora's on to fourth!
Virtual safety car.
Breaking news, the championship leader from last on the grid is now into fourth.
I want to see what happened there with Dantan, but it doesn't show me. All it shows you is a car on the road.
Yora's back in the race here. If Joran plays this right, he can get a podium.
Leader heads out to the last corner. He does here. And crosses the line, but no yellow flag out. Still.
Oh, what's King David done?
He's come in.
What was King... He just literally... That was a very late call.
Here they come then. We're going to get green flags out in a second. We're waiting patiently for green flags. This safety car has not finished yet. It's still not finished on my screen. Now the green flag comes out and we are back racing. Now we are...
Bad time for Yoram.
As we now have CBA and Razor Virus now still racing as they turn into corner one. Now they do. Nothing going to happen there. King David in front of Yoram just. But that is unbelievable there from Dantan. Why did he... What happened? I do not know. Or something that, yeah. So, from what I've seen, did you watch? You probably didn't, but there's a channel on YouTube called the 24 Hour Series, right? And
right.
They had basically. Do you know what they called? Basically, it was like touring cars, but they're not. They're like TRCs, are they? Oh, I can't. Give me a second, let me find it.
It's like GT cars?
Well, no. Let me find the channel and I can do it for you. 24 Hour Series, here we go. They are called the TCRs.
Alright.
The TCR cars. They did a 500 laps. They did a 500 laps of Spa. There was only 18 cars in the race, and at the end of the race, 14 finished. So,
goodness me!
And it was very. I didn't watch all of it, of course, because it was a 23-hour race. So it started at 1 in the afternoon, right, and finished at 12 the next day. But it was a very good race. And,
I guess just playing again. Razor Virus and CBA.
Yeah, I don't know. Razor Virus is not close enough, in my eyes, to actually get through. Give a good run for it, but I don't think you'll get through.
Mm.
Here, Razor Virus. I don't think he's going to make his way through. No. But 0.1 seconds behind really shows you how quick he can be. I just wanted to ramble on tonight about other things because with F1 this race was kind of getting a little bit dull before the pit stops. So yeah, it's very good now. As we see what Razor Virus can do. So if Razor Virus can get a good result. Langfeld gets fastest lap. Langfeld now up to 11th. He just needs to get one more position and he will get the run-up first penalty of the night, I think that is. for the run-up. Not very approving that isn't. Just to tell you actually, before we do get this battle, which we're going to go down the front of the start line straight very quickly, is that the first penalty of the day? No, it's not. We have Ryan Cook got a 3 seconds. So has Steph, and the run-up had a 5-second time penalty. Dantan had a 3-second penalty, but that is only the 4th one today, as you can see now. CBA is going to try and get past Razor Virus. Can't. Yarum right behind him has fastest lap of the race. Wow, that's a cracking lap of 1:18.8. Brilliant from Yarum.
Well done, Yarum.
Ozil is out. Don't know where that was. Can't confirm. But he's out of the Grand Prix. So we won't get a safety car. But here we go. Into the corner we go. Now.
Imagine we had a safety car. Imagine that.
He just clipped the curb. Probably just clipped the curb and just went off. Disappointing for him. As Ryan Cook gets now a 3-second penalty. Loads of penalties coming in, thick and fast. But it's still CBA and Ryan, still CBA and Virus having a battle. The only battle close enough for the battling. But yeah, if you've got any comments and any questions you want to ask us, or just anything, let us know. If about anything. So if you've got any like situations about what you think SFR, if there's any questions about SFR, let us know. I can answer the best I can what I know about SFR. It's probably what you know about SFR already, but
yeah,
I'm just going to be confirming
any improvements, anything to discuss.
If there's anything that you want us to discuss, like don't talk about anything else, just talk about the race, then we totally agree. But if it gets boring, there's nothing else really to do. That's what we say.
Golden Crimson is really controlling the race well. He's like 15 seconds ahead. Yarum's put on another cracking lap in.
Yes, we know Tyler. Tyler says, we know Dantan's quick, but this is disappointing. He put, I know Dantan is fast, so that's disappointing. Yes, it is disappointing you crashed out.
Oh, Yarum and King David are fighting.
You were about a lap too late, mate. Oh, King David, is he going to go for the switchback into the chicane again? Because if he does, that'll be a quality move to do again. No, Yarum's just too quick.
You know Yarum's too quick. We all know that.
Oh, King David there nearly slid the car into that corner. He's really good at this. What would you... But yeah, guys, let us know if there's any improvements. Anyone in the chat, so like anyone who races in this league, Taylor, who is trying out with Division 1 tomorrow night, or GP1, sorry, just let us know, or Premier Series, sorry, let us know if there's any improvements that you all think we should do. As into the wall goes Steph. Oh no! Where's Langfeld? When this is actually going to benefit Langfeld here, this is dramatically.
Langfeld's too far behind.
I know I shouldn't have said that, but it is it has benefited Langfeld dramatically there. He was 34 seconds behind, he's now 22. So.
Oh, it's major damage to his front wing.
Steph will pit, I think, on this one. So yeah, he'll get the position as side by side they go, and Laser Virus has got through on Ryan Cut there, brilliantly. Good move. Laser Virus has had Ryan Cut right on his tail, trying to overtake him.
Welcome to the CBA train.
And it was all good. CBA here, looking like he just wants to keep it going. Ryan Cut is was actually trying to get past Laser Virus, got past. And then Razor Virus said, no thanks, I'll get back through. So that's what we're trying to say. Is King David now closing up on the train as well. But Yarum here is on the back of the train. And if he gets past all of them, he gets a podium from 19th on the grid.
So, they're all fighting away. Clarky Ball.
Oh, Yarum spun it! Oh, Yarum!
Oh, no! Yarum is literally... Oh, no!
There's somebody in the chat right now.
Yarum's left!
Maybe he's had a disconnection as he was doing that. Maybe just... Generally, you sometimes don't know what happened, but Yarum now has just been gobbled up by Laser's Lord very quickly there. So, whoever's very happy with that, the only person who knows who'll be happy with this is Golden Crimson. He's done a great race.
If you was Electra Dan right now, you'd be smiling.
Yeah, you would. Electra Dan, if you're in the chat, tell us how happy you are on that. As King David now past Ryan Cut, he goes. Very nice move up into the next position. He goes. Oh, and he's now left the session as well. He glitched a little bit there on my screen.
Good. Oh my goodness, you're not going to try through there, King David. Surely. You're not going to try through there, surely. He was trying to tell me something ridiculous. So, what a good Hungarian Grand Prix this has been.
Right, guys, we have one more lap until Driver of the Day. So let us know in the comments what you think Driver of the Day should be. In a second, we got a comment come through from James Peters saying, "Very good stream, but talk a bit more about racing, about race, please, when people are close."
Well, it's quite hard to say when it comes to the gaps, really, what the drivers are doing.
Okay, so that's all he wants us to do, and others probably. So basically, what he's trying to say is, I don't know what he's at all trying to say, but I think what he's trying to say is we were talking about F1 in real life when there was a gap that was 0.4. So.
Oh yeah.
That's
right
all.
now, Race Virus is 0.3 behind CBA still. He's with Race Virus, he's trying his best, but CBA is just
doing what he says. Doing what it says on the tin. CBA can't be bothered. Can't be arsed, sorry. Can't be bothered. I'm gonna say can't be arsed. No, because if you say bad words now apparently on YouTube, you get demonetized. You get taken down. Oh my goodness. We don't get paid anyway because we're not over 1,000 subscribers, but we're hoping to one day.
Exactly.
We're hoping to one day be over 1,000 subscribers. You know.
Yeah. If you do enjoy this, guys, please subscribe to SFR for lots of racing content.
Ryan cut there, tried to look down the inside into the third to last corner. He tried into the second to last corner
Oh my
now.
God,
Here he goes.
What a move this is going to be.
And he's done it.
It's going to make a stick. What a move.
I wouldn't have done it there. Right then, guys, please let us in the comments your driver of the day. Your driver of the day. It's not we're not sponsored by anything, but if we were sponsored by a sponsor, then we would, of course, be sponsored. I would love to get a sponsor to sponsor us. I was sponsored once on my little channel, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And I have less subscribers, but you know.
Oh, Ryan can't. No! Oh! Ryan can't now! Oh, he's overtook his CBA. He'd done something that Razor Fire should have done.
And here goes.
Oh no, you're not gonna try through there, Razor Virus. No way.
No, he's not. He backs off. No, I wasn't sponsored actually. I entered a competition, right?
Yes.
And this is story time a little bit. I got entered a competition, and basically this FIFA coin site said I won the competition, so they gave me a code that I could promote to their coin site. So basically meaning that if people use my code on their site, 10% of the profits would come to me.
Right.
And 4 people used the code, and I didn't get any money because it was altogether I was going to get paid about 40.
I might have to cut you off because just as badly again. It comes Razor Virus and King David.
King David's too far back. Oh, we got a spinner. Let me just see if we find. Oh, it's the Langfelt spun, but hey-oh, because Yarum's nowhere near.
Tyler Beasley says, "What happened to Yarum?" Well, what can we say? I don't think Yarum's there.
We were saying
Yarum's still in ghost mode.
We were saying Yarum spun, and then somebody hit him, and then with the spun, and then I think it was Razor Virus had a contact with him, and that was it. And then I think it was just that was it. I'm not saying. Oh, that's just a Jonas. Never mind. Thought it was somebody at the front. Razor Virus right behind CBA now as the leader of the race heads out of the last corner and starts his last lap of the race. Let us know your comments, guys, for driver of the day. Please do let us know. Oh, here he goes. Does Razor Virus of CBA into this corner here? Wouldn't have tried it there. I definitely wouldn't have tried it there because it didn't work. And he's going to try into second to last corner, is he?
No, not yet. King David's there, ready to pounce, and now into the last corner we go. He's probably got 2 chances of this now, Razor Virus. He needs a very good exit out of here now. He's going down towards the first corner.
Maybe he did, Taylor.
Can he do the first corner on the outside? No. Right, he needs a good exit out of the first corner now. He needs a very good first. He needs to get six. Can he get there? Reyes Tavares. Can he dive in? No, he cannot. I don't think that's any more chances, I believe.
He does, but not many, as the leader now has 3 corners to go, and then he wins the race. So GG for him. But let's go back. Let's stay on him then, as he comes out of the second to last corner now. As we're now looking at, we are here, and he now into the last corner he comes. The fireworks, if there are any, will go off. But there we go. Golden Crimson wins it, but King David and Reyes were side by side, and King David's got through. Good move.
What a move by King David.
Oh, unbelievable there, as we have 2 cars finished. The race. Langfeld gets 2 points. He'll be happy with that. Langfeld a little bit disappointed though at the end of the day. He will be as well. But this is a battle which is going on forever. But here comes Clarky Boy, gets second, and he will be talking to us, definitely will. And Ryan Kurt will get third. But will he get third though, because he has a penalty though, Ryan Kurt, we know that. Is it enough?
But these three have done so well. And well done to CBA for holding off those 2 drivers.
He does. CBA gets third. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness sakes.
So there we go then. Driver of the days are coming through in the chat. Your driver of the day, please. Crimson says somebody, and the run-up says somebody. To you?
To me, I'll take on Crimson for my driver of the day. He controlled the race well, no mistakes. Solid race. Well done to Golden Crimson, for my opinion.
There we
what
go.
What a
then.
race!
Golden Crimson is our driver there. Just waiting for Jonas. I think he's just heading around the last couple of corners now.
No points for Yaram.
Neil Quast. I said it would be hard. It was hard. He spun out and then lost a connection, or maybe just left the session. I don't know.
TBA is so happy. He sent to the message saying, "Yes, boys." He is so happy.
There we go. As there is the trophy being awarded, we're going to get the champagne sprayed, and then we're going to get Oliver for you guys to give the drivers out in the order they finished. So Clarky Boy's very happy because he said 29. He did 29 laps on the mediums. He is delighted with that, of course. He is. What a race that is. So there you go. There's your podium. So here we go then with the finishers. As just give us a second, because I'll have a reward thing. There we go. Give us some order, please.
Right. Where they come now for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Gold Crimson is in first, ahead of Clarky Boy. Third place is CBA. Congratulations to the top 3 for their podiums. Reyes Tavares come 4th, Ryan Cut 5th, King David 6th, Laser Lord 7th, the run-up 8th, Langfeld 9th, Steph 10th. That's the top 10. Yarm is 11th. He'll come back for Belgium for sure. To keep hold of his championship lead. Kay Jans is 12th. Jonas is 13th. Uzi, I can't even say his name.
That's it. That's
14th.
Just to say, top 13 are your finishers. Just to say, everyone else from 13th to bottom is your non-finishers. Festa.
Yeah, my bad.
No, it's absolutely fine. Festa, I do I'm looking to Festa as well. I'm looking at a few of them. Let me now get the top 3 in. So do you remember the top 3? I know one of them.
It was Clarky Boy, CBA, and Gold Crimson.
Do I have Golden Crimson as a friend? If I don't, that's annoying. I do. Golden Crimson who?
CBA.
Don't have him as a friend. And I do. I have. And was it Clarky Boy?
It was Clarky Boy, yeah.
Let me have a look. Let me just check back in the chat for you guys quickly. Here we go. So for my benefits here, because this is my benefits as well. Okay then. Well, I'm going to add them anyway, if they want to join or not. So there you go. There they are in the chat. They should come. The 3 that I just added. They were your top 3. If they don't join, that's absolutely fine. We're going to just stick on the winner's car though. If you want to join us in the chat, in the party anyway, and just if you have no mic, that's absolutely fine. But yeah,
And a Clarky boy.
Wow.
Well, congratulations.
Yes, about time.
so let me just give it just 1 second.
Yeah.
Let me just check if we've got all of them in. There we go. That's a good screenshot. So it's yeah. Let's start then with Clarky boy because we've got the God of Crimson's car on the screen. That's in his thing. He doesn't have a mic, so we can't talk to him now. Clarky boy, well done for coming second. We heard well, we've read from what you put that you were on your mediums for, was it 29 laps?
Yeah, 29 laps. I think my rears were on 85%, so they were pretty done.
So to assess that race, how do you think it went then from your side?
Well, it's really unfortunate for Fefster on the first lap. I saw him just go off into the wall. I don't know what happened, but apart from that, the race went smoothly.
Do you have a strategy, or can you not catch Dawn Crimson during the race?
I was just focusing on my own tyres. I was looking at the people behind, not the people in front. I'm just happy to be on the podium.
So this is your first time on the podium this season, then?
Yeah.
Were you expecting to be on the podium then, or not?
Not really, because obviously we had a wet start to the race, and I was just lucky in the pit stops that some people get held up because the Alfa Romeo garage is right at the bottom of the pit lane. So.
Will you scared of Yarum come towards you?
Yeah, very. Especially when he went on to the softs, I think, and he was posting 118s and I was 121s.
Was there any problem with from the rain to the dry bit? Were you concerned about anything about that, or not having a good pit
Not really,
stops?
no.
Or...
I was keeping on checking with the engineer and just went in when the new strategy was available. I was meant to go on softs at lap 28, but I thought I'd stretch it out.
Unbelievable.
Well, you did a very good job, so well done.
Well done, Clarky boy, for that second place.
And to ask you about next week then, because it's another tricky circuit to go to, Spa. You looking forward to it?
Yeah, actually, it's one of my stronger tracks. I practice it quite a lot, so hopefully I have a good result there as well.
Another top 3, do you think?
Hopefully.
Try keep Yarum behind you.
Yeah, let's just have a clean race as well.
So well done. Yep, over to you then. Yeah.
Yes. So CPA, congratulations. How did that fight come out towards you then during the whole race with Razor Virus?
Yeah, that was a really good fight. I mean, I just kind of saved up ERS and kept him down the straight, and there we go.
Because when I first looked at it, it was just like because I saw out of the last corner you'd always get good traction.
Yeah.
Was that the whole plan the whole time to keep Razor Virus behind?
Yeah, no, I stuck it in lean and no ERS throughout sector 3 really. I just kind of put it all down the straight, kept him behind. That was really the only taking.
Did the rain help you out a bit to get the podium?
No, I think it kind of, I've got really bad rain pace. Then, so I was lucky to get up to, I think it was third just before we pitted. And then in the pits, I got overtaken by about 5 people. Came out in about 7th. Went for 8th and kind of got lucky throughout the race on the hards.
Were you surprised to actually get the 3rd position because finishing the race, because you finished the race in 4th? Did you think you were going to get 3rd, or did you know that Ryan had penalties? Or
no idea. I was celebrating 4th and then I looked up and saw 3rd. So,
Made one position better.
yeah, so well done for that. And I'll ask you the same question. You know, you looking forward to next week in Spa, or not?
I think I've got a decent Spa pace, but I'm inconsistent. So we'll see how it goes. Today was a bit lucky. I've screwed see how it goes.
Yeah. Well,
Congratulations for third place. Actually, third place. Well done.
so yeah, so that if I'm not mistaken, that is your highest finish of the season.
Yeah.
So
I missed out on my strongest race, so
yeah, that puts you. That will put you now. Wait, it's your 17th. Just to give you a quick idea. Yeah, that puts you now 16th, so one position higher than you were.
that's good.
And yeah, and Clarky boy.
How far is it ahead of me?
So you will be on. So you'll be.
Clark on 28.
You'll be on 17 points, right? And that will put you one position better than you are now, and that will mean that 70. You are if it stays as it is, you are 7 points behind Steph.
Right, so that's reachable.
Yeah, in 15th, and Clarky boy, if you are still there,
Yep.
you will be. Or if my maths are always bad, but you know, I'm curious to know whether you was finished. But if you're on 28 points, it looks like from the points you got, you'll be jumping up from 14th to about 12th. So,
Wow.
Cool. Yeah.
wait, 12 would it be?
Congratulations.
Or would it be? No, it might even. No, it won't be 12. Sorry, it'll be 11th.
It's gonna be 11th, surely. Yeah, it's gonna be 11th.
11th. So.
Oh wow, bigger than I expected.
There you go then. Well, if the others haven't, if the others haven't scored points, I'm just curious on that. Yeah, no, you will. Yeah, because you beat Blanco. Yeah. No, well, yeah. So you'll be up to about 11th or 12th. So, well done to both of you there for coming podium.
If Crimson's listening, good job to you two.
Yeah, good job, Crimson.
Insanely more pace than me.
Yeah, it was surprising with Crimson. I thought it would be quite close at the front, and then Crimson just got a 20-second gap and just stuck at 20 seconds.
Gone from the start, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yes, if you are listening,
He really
Crimson-
controlled the race well. Well done to go on Crimson for the victory.
yeah, if you are still listening, if you want to put anything in the chat or just talk to us about how you think it went, then you can do.
So Golden Crimson gets 25 points in that race. So whether that would put him in the championship, because he is 6th in the championship.
Let's have a look. Well, we'll do a little bit here. So Golden Crimson is 6th on 74 points, right? If nobody outscored points in front of him, right, he would jump up to 3rd, and where Jaborgan is. Now, Laser Lord and King David, did they score points? I think they did.
King David scored points.
King David definitely scored points, so yeah, he will. So if you're listening, Golden Crimson, you'll be up to 3rd in the championship after today. Because of King David only scoring, I think it's like a few points. You'll probably be 3rd or 4th. I'm not good at quick arithmetic in my head, but yeah.
So this is becoming a good donkey's race for the championship.
Yeah.
It's coming even closer.
Yeah, it's closed the gap down to Yarwham, not by much though, of course, because King David now will be 2nd in the champion, will be 3rd in the championship. The gap to the top has gap at the top has extended. Sorry, not 25 points anymore. It's a bit more because of sadly, Electrodan could not race. So, but anyway, that's it. Then thank you to the 2 podium people for joining us and giving us their thoughts and insights on the race, and looking forward to next race. And thank you as always to Oliver.
Yeah, and I'll see you again, guys, next time for Belgium.
Yeah, so me and Oliver hopefully will be here for GP2 next week in Belgium. But yeah, if you don't watch any of the league, we'll be back next week in Belgium. And tomorrow night is the final time. The Premier Series will be here. They will in Hungary for the last time, and then it'll be GP4 just kicking us off in Belgium on Monday.
I'm looking forward to that because I'm racing.
Which sadly I won't be here for, so somebody else will have to cover that for me. I'm on holiday. I'm on a break for 2 days, so
Have a good holiday.
yeah. But from all of us here, please do like and subscribe, and it's goodbye from us, and we'll see you guys with JB. We'll see you tomorrow night for the last time in Hungary. So from all of us here, goodbye.
Ta-da!